Welcome to the online lecture on prokaryotes and eukaryotes. In this class, we will discuss regarding the what are prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell and what are the differences between the prokaryotic and the eukaryotic cell and their examples. All we will discuss with one by one. The term prokaryote. What is meant by prokaryote? Pro means primitive or about old, or we can say before. Prokaryote is the word derived from the Greek word pro. Pro meaning is about before, or as I told, before or primitive or about old. And karyote, okay, that means obtained from the word karyon. What is meant by the karyon? Karyon meaning is about the kernel or also known as the nucleus. Therefore, we can say that the organisms which consisting of primitive nucleus are known as prokaryote, or about before or about old nucleus are known as the prokaryotes or about the prokaryotic cell. It translates to before nuclei. Now coming about the what are the word, the term eukaryote means eu means good or about true. And karyote we already discussed are about a karyon meaning is about the kernel. The organisms which consisting of good or about the true nuclei, then those are known as the eukaryotes. Okay, these are the two words which are obtained having the meaning. The prokaryotic means the bacteria or the organisms which consisting of primitive or about old or the before type of nucleus, those are known as the prokaryotes, and whereas the organisms which consisting of good or the true nucleus are known as the eukaryotes. A prokaryotic cell is a primitive type of cell that is characterized by the absence of a nucleus. Okay, the prokaryotic cell which is characterized by the absence of a nucleus. What type of nucleus? True nucleus or about the good nucleus is absent. Whereas another point is about prokaryotes do not possess the membrane bound cellular organelles. Okay, the prokaryotes they are also lacking of nucleus. Along with the nucleus, they are also lacking of membrane bound cellular organelles are also absent, and they are exclusively unicellular. What is meant by unicellular? The uni means single, cellular means cell. Whole body is made up of only a single cell. These are the three characteristics present in the prokaryotic cell, which is characterized. The first one is about the absence of nucleus, and the second point is about they do not possess the membrane bound cellular organelles, and the organisms are unicellular. Whereas coming about the eukaryotic cells, they possess a true nucleus. Okay, they have the true nucleus and they have a membrane bound cell organelles, and the organisms they may be the unicellular or multicellular. That means highly developed organisms are the examples of the eukaryotes. Okay, and we will see regarding the differences and the comparison in detail of the prokaryotic and the eukaryotic cell. Before going to the descriptive type, first we will look at the diagrammatic representation of the prokaryotic cell, eukaryotic cell, and the differences between the two types of cells in a single diagram. Okay, first we will go with the prokaryotic cell. Before going into the diagram, just have the glance of this slide that prokaryote mean these are the organisms which is not having the well developed nucleus, and they do not have the membrane bound cellular organelles, and they are unicellular. Whereas the eukaryotic cell, they are having the well developed nucleus along with the membrane bound organelles, and they may be the unicellular or multicellular. Just look at the diagram of this is about the prokaryotic cell. See, the prokaryotic cell, it consisting of only a single cell. They are unicellular. See, the whole body is made up of only a single cell, and it does not have any membrane bound organelles are not present. See, you can see here, just it consisting of three types of layers and the cytoplasm, and it consisting of only ribosomes. It is not having any mitochondria and various well-developed endoplasmic reticulum. All these are absent with the prokaryotic cell. And if you look at the nucleus also, you can see the membrane, the nuclear membrane is not absent, and most of the parts of the nucleus are absent here. Therefore, as the nuclear membrane is not present, therefore the genetical material, the DNA is floating in the cytoplasm. Now look at the next diagram, that is about the eukaryotic cell. You can see this is the eukaryotic cell, a well-developed cell which consisting of a well-developed nucleus. You can see the nucleus you can see is about the nucleus which consisting of nucleolus at the center, and it also consisting of DNA and the histones. What are histones? The basic proteins of the nucleus. Okay, and it also consisting of nuclear membrane. Okay, nuclear membrane is absent in the prokaryotic cell. Nucleolus is also absent, and histones are also absent. All these are absent. Therefore, we can say prokaryote is not well-developed organism or not having a well-developed nucleus. Okay, if you look at the eukaryotic cell, it consisting of a well-developed cell membrane-bound organelles like the mitochondria and the Golgi apparatus. Okay, all these are the endoplasmic reticulum. All these are the parts which are present in the eukaryotic cell. Now we will look at the prokaryotic and the eukaryotic cell differences in a single slide, which consisting of the comparison. You can see the prokaryotic cell, whatever the genetic material, the DNA, because of the absence of the membrane here, just the nucleus is present in the cytoplasm itself. Whereas the eukaryotic cell, you can see here, this is the nucleus which was differentiated from the cytoplasm with the nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane is present, nucleolus is present. These two are absent in the prokaryotic cell, and basic proteins are present in the eukaryotic cell, and the histones are absent in the prokaryotic cell. And the membrane bound cell organelles like the mitochondria and the endoplasmic reticulum, all these are present in the eukaryotic cell and they are absent in the prokaryotic cell. See, you cannot see any membrane bound organelles in the prokaryotic cell. If you look at the eukaryotic cell, it is having so many organelles are well developed present in the eukaryotic cell. Okay, then we will go with the different characteristics. And before going to the characteristic, one more point I want to add is about the prokaryotic cell is surrounded by the 3 layers. Just keep in mind that these are the 3 layers is present. The outer layer is known as the capsule, and the below the layer is known as the cell wall, and below the layer is known as the plasma membrane. These are the 3 layers: capsule, cell wall, and the plasma membrane. These 3 layers are present in the prokaryotic cell. Whereas in the eukaryotic cell, capsule is absent. You can see here, there is no capsule in the eukaryotic cell. But the eukaryotic cell, it consisting of cell wall. Okay, we will go in detail regarding the prokaryotic and the eukaryotic cells. See, these are the features you can see. In the tabular form, you can see whatever the representing the prokaryotic and eukaryotic, the comparison or differences or contrast, anything. Okay, this is the answer. And these are the features, and this is the prokaryotic cell, and this is the eukaryotic cell characteristics. Coming about the first one, that is about the type of cell. Mostly, as we discussed, the prokaryotes are unicellular, whereas the eukaryotes are unicellular and multicellular. And whereas the cell size, prokaryote, the cell size range is about 0.2 micrometers to 2 micrometers in diameter, whereas the eukaryotes 10 to 100 micrometers in diameter. As we discussed, capsule, which is the outermost layer of the prokaryotic cell, they are present. The capsule is present only in the prokaryotes, where it is absent in the eukaryotes. Whereas if you look at the next layer, present is known as the cell wall. Cell wall is usually present, and it is a complex in nature. Okay, in the prokaryotic cell wall is complex in nature, and it is contained a peptidoglycan. Whereas the eukaryote, it is present, it is very, very simple in nature, and it do not contain peptidoglycan. Coming about the important, based on the nucleus only, we categorize the organisms into prokaryotes and the eukaryotes. Okay, as we are saying that the differences between the prokaryote and the eukaryote, the major on what basis we are differentiating means we are differentiating the prokaryote and eukaryote based on the nucleus. That's why they are known as the karyotic cells. Okay, and the prokaryotes, based on the nucleus, they are classified. Okay, a true or well defined nucleus is absent in the prokaryotic cell. Okay, because as they well developed, that means because of the absence of nuclear membrane, nucleolus and histones, we cannot say the well developed nucleus is not present in the prokaryote. Therefore, we cannot call the nucleus present in the prokaryotes as the nucleus. Okay, just it is consisting of genetic material, that is about the DNA. Just it is freely present in the cytoplasm. Therefore, we cannot call it as a nucleus in the prokaryotic cell. We can call it as a nucleoid. Okay, nucleoid in the prokaryote. Whereas under the eukaryotic cell, a well-developed nucleus is present, nuclear membrane, nucleolus, histones are present in the eukaryotic cell. Coming about the ribosomes. Okay, ribosomes are present in the both prokaryotes and the eukaryotes, but whereas in the prokaryotes, 70s type of ribosomes are present, whereas in the eukaryotes, 80s type of ribosomes are present. What S stands for? S stands for Swedberg units. Next one is about DNA arrangement. Okay, the DNA, which is the double-stranded DNA present in the prokaryote, that is present in the circular manner. Whereas in the eukaryote, it is present in the linear. If you look at the diagram, you can see here the nucleus is present, the DNA present in the linear manner, whereas here it is present in the circular manner. Okay. And the mitochondria. Mitochondria, as we discussed, that membrane bound organelles are absent in the prokaryote. Therefore, we can say mitochondria is absent, and whereas the mitochondria is present in the eukaryotes. Okay, because in the eukaryotes, mitochondria is acting as the powerhouse of the cell, which is generating the ATP. Next one regarding the cell organelles which are present, that is about they are present but cell organelles are absent and the sterols are present. Whereas in the eukaryote, cell organelles are present, most of the cell organelles are present, whereas in the prokaryotes, as we discussed, membrane bound cell organelles are absent, whereas the membrane bound cell organelles are present in the eukaryotes. And sterols, okay, that means the solid alcohols are also present in the eukaryotes, whereas the alcohols are sterols are absent in the prokaryotes. And the endoplasmic reticulum is absent in the prokaryotic cell, where it is present in the eukaryotic cell. Okay, mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, all these are present in the eukaryotes, whereas mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, and the important cell organs, most of the cell organelles are absent in the prokaryotic cell. And coming to the plasmids, what are plasmids? Plasmids are the small circular extra chromosomal genetical elements. These are present only in the prokaryotes. Okay, rarely they are found in the eukaryotic cells. And the Golgi apparatus is absent in the prokaryote and is present in the eukaryotic cell. Coming to the lysosome, lysosome and centrosomes are also absent in the prokaryote and they are present in the eukaryotic cell. Coming to the cell division, mostly the prokaryotes, as they are unicellular, they will divide the cell simply by the binary fission. What is under the binary fission? Fission means breakdown. Binary means if one parent cell is giving rise to two daughter cells, then it is known as the binary fission. Whereas the eukaryotes, it undergoes cell division by the mitosis. And coming to the locomotory organelles like the flagella and the pili and the fimbriae, which are useful in the reproduction or about the transfer of genetic material, all these things, the flagella are smaller in size, whereas the flagella is bigger in size or about the larger in eukaryotes. And the flagella, pili and fimbriae are present in the prokaryotes, whereas in the eukaryotes, pili and fimbriae are absent. They are having the ciliae. Okay, cilia and flagella are present in the eukaryotes. Chloroplasts are absent in the prokaryotes, whereas some of the plants, as well as in the eukaryote, the examples are the plants and the algae. They are present. The chloroplasts are present in the not all, a few examples of the plants and the algae, they are present in the chloroplasts are present in the plants and the algae. Therefore, they are present in the few eukaryotes. Coming to the reproduction is asexual type of reproduction is taking place in the prokaryote, whereas in the eukaryote, in some organisms, they undergo asexual reproduction and some they undergo the sexual reproduction. Coming about examples, the important is about the examples. The examples of the prokaryotes are bacteria, archaea, rickettsia, are the examples of the prokaryotes, and the other examples are the chlamydia and actinomycetes. These are the examples for the prokaryotes. Whereas under the eukaryotes, the examples are fungi, protozoans, algae, plant and animal. Except these, the bacteria, archaea, rickettsies, all the examples comes under the eukaryotes. Okay, this is the differences between the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. I can say prokaryote and eukaryotic cells are, I can summarize this topic as the prokaryotes and eukaryotes, they are differentiated based on the nucleus. Based on the nucleus, they are classified into prokaryote and eukaryote, of which prokaryotes having the well-defined nucleus is absent in the prokaryote, whereas a well-defined nucleus is present in the eukaryotes, and the membrane-bound cell organelles are also absent in the prokaryotes, and the membrane-bound cell organelles are present in the eukaryotes. Mostly the prokaryotes are unicellular and eukaryotes are unicellular or multicellular. These are the major differentiating characteristics between the prokaryotes and the eukaryotes, and other differences as we discussed now: the cell size, capsule, cell wall, nucleus, ribosomes, DNA arrangement, mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, and other cell organelles, plasmids, Golgi apparatus, and the rhizosome, cell division, flagella, pili, fimbriae, chloroplast, reproduction, and examples, etc. Okay, I hope so. You understand the topic of differentiation or comparison or contrast between the prokaryotes and the eukaryotes. Thank you.